Good day. Let's start our report about Hilda Taba's expanded version of Tyler's model. According to her, the first major step in curriculum development is a diagnosis of needs. This is Angelica Abreu. I am the first reporter of Group 1. I'm going to discuss what is curriculum diagnosis and how to diagnose learners. First, what is curriculum diagnosis? It is an essential part of curriculum development to align with current learner needs and to help determine which objectives to stress. This must be a continuous part of the ongoing curriculum and teaching. Now, here's the first area to diagnose curriculum development, and that is a diagnosis of the learners. The curriculum should be developed to enhance the desirable uniqueness of individuals. It should be organized in terms of the learner's interests, abilities, and activities. Let us know how to diagnose learners. 1. Know about the learner's status in the attainment of educational objectives. This includes their cultural backgrounds, motivational patterns, and content of their social learning. 2. Know the differences of the learners. This includes their mental system, approaches to problem solving, functioning of their intelligence, interest span, social maturity, enthusiasm, creative urges, and areas of conscious interest. Here are the reasons why the diagnosis of the learners is an important determinant of the curriculum. First, for the maximum development of individual. Second, development of one's talents and abilities. Third, social groups' welfare and advancement. Fourth, social programs and learning experiences must be adaptive to the learners. And lastly, evaluation of the pupil's growth must consider his or her capacities, abilities, talents, and potentials. That's all for my report. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. I am the next reporter. I'm Roderick Austria, and my topic is all about the diagnosis of social needs and diagnosis of achievements. And now let's talk about the diagnosis of social needs. In curriculum development, social needs focuses on understanding the social, cultural, and community-based factor that affects learners. This process is essential for creating a curriculum that is socially relevant, promotes equity, and addresses broader societal issues. Here are the benefits of social needs curriculum. The first one is promotes a supportive, inclusive environment, recognizes the diverse social backgrounds of learners and fosters inclusivity. The second one is builds responsible citizens, prepares learners to be active, responsible members of the society. The third one is enhances social emotional well-being, supports the development of skills that help learners manage relationships, resolves conflicts, and develop empathy. And the last one is aligns with community priorities, ensures the curriculum is relevant to the immediate communities, strengthening ties between school and family. Incorporating diagnosed social needs in the curriculum enhances its relevant and impact, promoting equity, inclusion, and social cohesion within the learning environment. Now let's talk about the diagnosis of achievements. A diagnosis of achievements in curriculum development refers to assessing how will students or educators and the curriculum as a whole are meeting established learning goals and objectives. This assessment process evaluates the effectiveness of the curriculum in achieving intended educational outcomes and highlights areas for improvements. Here are the benefits. Here are the benefits of diagnosing achievements in curriculum. The first one is quality assurance. Ensures the curriculum remains rigorous and meets high standards of education of excellence. The second one is targeted improvement. Focuses resources and efforts on areas where students are struggling or improving learning outcomes. And the last one is informed decision making, helps educators make data-driven decisions to refine and improve the curriculum based on real-world evidence of student achievements. Diagnosing and Diagnosing achievements in the curriculum is essential for ensuring the curriculum stays effective, relevant, and equitable while enabling continuous improvements for better educational outcomes. And that will be all. Thank you.
A pleasant day to each and everyone. I am pleased to present my topic, which is the diagnosis of values and diagnosis of school facilities and resources of the community. First, let's have the diagnosis of values. It involves identifying and integrating the core values that should underpin educational programs. So, this process ensures that the curriculum reflects the beliefs and priorities of the educational community and society at large. Next is curriculum developers must select the subject matter most valuable for the particular learners. So simply it means that it should align with the needs, interests, and developmental levels of the learners. So for example, if fostering critical thinking or social responsibility is a key goal, the curriculum might include problem-solving activities, collaborative projects, and discussions about ethical issues. And this process involves several key steps and considerations. First, understanding learner needs. Assess the age, cultural background, socioeconomic status, and prior knowledge of learners to ensure relevance. Next, cultural relevance. You need to incorporate local history, culture, and societal values to make learning more relatable and meaningful. Number three, value alignment. Define what educational outcomes are prioritized, such as critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and ethical reasoning. Number four, relevance to future skills. You need to integrate essential skills like digital literacy, problem solving, and communication that learners will need in the workforce. And then, lastly, interdisciplinary connections. Select subject matter that connects different disciplines, promoting holistic understanding and application of knowledge. By carefully diagnosing these values, curriculum developers can create subject matter that is not only academically rigorous but also deeply relevant and empowering for learners. And now let's move forward to diagnosis of school facilities and resources of the community. So the resources of the community should be utilized to enrich and vitalize the program of the school and its curriculum to give reality and concreteness to learners. The resources of the community play a vital role in enriching and revitalizing the school program and its curriculum. So this approach not only helps students connect what they are learning to real-world applications but also fosters a sense of community involvement, enhancing the overall educational environment and making learning more meaningful and concrete. Next is the curriculum must be alive and dynamic, adapted to the circumstances and experiences of the learners. So their curriculum should be dynamic and flexible, able to adapt to the unique circumstances, needs, and experiences of the learners. Education should not be static. It must evolve in response to changes in society, technology, and the individual interests and backgrounds of students. By making the curriculum responsive and tailored, education becomes more meaningful, personal, and impactful. So that's it for the diagnosis of values and diagnosis of school facilities and resources of the community. Thank you.
Okay, so I am going to talk about curriculum problems and tools for diagnosing curricular needs. So there are 5 curriculum problems according to research. First is overcrowded curriculum. Here, there are many subjects, topics, and activities crammed into a limited time, which leads the students into shallow understanding. Second is lack of focus on 21st century skills. So the schools don't emphasize skills like critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, communication, which I think are essential for success in today's world. Third is inadequate resources. So inadequate resources, here the students need books, technologies, labs, and other resources to learn effectively. Fourth is teacher quality and development. So here, teachers need to be well trained and supported to be effective. And lastly is limited emphasis on practical skills. So learning shouldn't just be about memorizing facts, but also the students or the learners need opportunities to apply their knowledge to real world situations. Now let us try to discuss about tools for diagnosing curricular needs. First is open-ended classroom interview. This involves conducting structured conversation with students, teachers, and stakeholders to gather qualitative data about the curriculum strength, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Second is open-ended questions. So these are questions that are allow for a variety of responses and encourage deeper thinking and reflection. Third is records of discussion. So keeping detailed records of classroom discussions, group projects, and other collaborative activities provides valuable insight into student engagement, understanding, and areas where the curriculum might need adjustments. Fourth is observation and recording of performance. So observing students as they engage in activities, complete assignments, or participate in projects provides direct evidence of their learning and understanding. Fifth is sociometric tests. So these are tools used to assess social dynamics within a classroom or group. They can help identify peer relationship, leadership roles, and potential barriers to learning. Six is surveys. So surveys are a valuable tool for gathering quantitative data from students, teachers, and parents. Seven is diaries. So student diaries are learning logs provide a personal perspective on their learning journey. They can reveal insights into their understanding, challenges, and areas of interest. And lastly is diagnostic problems. So these are specifically designed tasks or assessment that aim to identify specific areas of difficulty or gaps in knowledge. By utilizing these diverse tools, educators can gain a comprehensive understanding of the curriculum strengths and weaknesses, leading to more effective and engaging learning experiences for all students.
That's all for our report. Thank you for listening.